All right. So, hey, everybody. Shane here, Daily-Astrocat.com. And today's Wednesday, and it's the Wednesday after the full moon. Astrology, right? We got it here for you, right? Very intuitive astrology this week. It's kind of a bizarre writing exercise when I was doing it because I just kind of let it flow. I look at the charts. I look at all the information that I can get, and I make some decisions, some conscious, mostly not conscious, because this is we're on the cusp of the Cancer season. We have Gemini to go, so we've got some pretty mindful things that we are experiencing, that we're doing, right? But we're starting to see serendipitous things happening. We're starting to see more psychic things. We're starting to see more things that we just can't quite explain. Very, very strange occurrences, right? Do yourself a favor and listen to them, okay? You can listen to me too, but look, the way that I look at it is that we're not going to really be able to tell ourselves much of anything. However, if we listen and we follow what guides are telling us, and consider me one of your guides, right? You will be better served by doing something like that. Now, I'm not going to tell you anything specific. I'm going to tell you where the flow is and where you can find your most potential. And today, the moon's going to be full at 3:44 in the morning on the East Coast. The moon in Sagittarius is void, of course, at 3:58 p.m. and will enter Capricorn later on tonight at 9:55 in the evening. This is the strawberry moon. Now, will it be a red moon? Don't know. Not really going to be able to see it because it's pretty cloudy up here. I believe it's going to be raining out when that moon is full, when it reaches its full, the fullness of its lunation, right? That's what we call it in astrology. It's called a lunation. New moon, full moon are both lunations. Now, they're very strong. They have a very strong effect on the tides, and they have a very strong effect on us. The Sagittarius moon, it just amplifies what Jupiter is doing. And we have Jupiter in Cancer. All right. We also have Mercury in Cancer. So that is all of our thought. Those are the thought planets, right? That's higher education. That's early education. That's utilizing the things that we do for the good of everybody, and also higher learning, right? And spiritual education. So we've got the mutable signs in a cardinal place, right? We've got both Mercury and Jupiter, the rulers of the mutable signs, in the cardinal water sign. Very creative. Very, very much looking forward to it. Jupiter will be there for an entire year now. Remember that. Now, we're not bound to any particular space or country, right? That's right, because who can truly own the earth? She's changing before our eyes. Grasp this with your mind, okay? The latter stage full moon occurs very close to the galactic center, okay? Very, very close to it. This changes everything, because that's a source of light codes, as some folks like to call them, light codes. The sun is emitting a particular amount of electromagnetic energy. We are electromagnetic beings, for the lack of a better word. The heart, the largest electromagnetic organ in the body. So, what do we got going on here, guys? Well, grasp this with your mind. The latter, okay, we got this, right? It's going to change everything. Let it change you, okay? Let it come in. Let it change you. Let it make you listen. Let it make you more aware of what's going on around you. There's portals that'll be opening up for you, okay? You got to take them. You got to just listen. A productive morning is going to follow. Profess your love for what you do. What you do, right? Not what you're bound to, but what you do. Your perspective on that idea continues to evolve, okay? Ideas are good things. Today's keyword is a higher timeline. The color is a bronze bell metal. 80% copper, 20% tin. Now, fortunately, you are receptive to my ideas regarding this period that we're entering, okay? This astrology is here to help you make the most of your potential. You don't need it to know how cool you are, okay? It's not what it's about. It's not about memes. It's not about identifying with a meme. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, I'm so this. Don't you think? You don't need it. It's incompatible with the spirit that's awakening inside of you. You need the information. You need the base information. You don't need the flashy information. You need to understand that this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to grow inside of us because we have that Jupiter in Cancer. We're going to start growing with this, okay? The vastness that represents, your vastness, your inner vastness is breathtaking. Finally, the feet are back on the ground. Let that sink in, okay? There's a connection there that we will immediately get. How do we integrate different states of awareness? Which cycle's timeline are we resonating with? Remember, astrology is cycles within cycles within cycles. There's a zodiacal cycle, there's a yearly cycle, cycle of Venus, cycle of Mercury, cycle of Mars, right? We just got out of a Mars retrograde period. We're going to start entering a Mercury retrograde period very soon. Venus just went. It's going to be another 19 months about till she goes again, right? Every 8 years she goes through that whole progression. The lunar nodes just shifted. Is that the timeline you're on? Is that the cycle you're on? That's a karmic cycle. That's a rich karmic cycle. So discovering the exact frequency is misleading, okay? If you try to hone in on one thing, very misleading because that one signal has harmonics. Every octave you hear it, right? That's what gives the bell its tone. It strikes there, but it resonates. It goes out. There's harmonics that are on top of it, harmonics on top of harmonics. The resonance and reverberations are the reason for the beauty in the timbre. The timbre. Everywhere at once. Just remember that, everywhere at once. In 1962, the brothers John and Clarence Anglin and fellow inmate Frank Morris escaped from Alcatraz Island Prison. They're the only ones that did it, right? Escaped from Alcatraz. And in 1864, Richard Strauss, German composer, Das sprach the Zarathustra, Don Quixote, yes, Richard Strauss, Waltz King, right? Born in Munich, München, Deutschland, Germany. And he died in 1949, and that's what we got for you. So, boy, that's a long life, right? That's what we got. So today, let's recap it. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming by. I've got a color for you, and it's bronze bell metal, 80% copper, 20% tin. I like that. And the key word is higher timeline. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Today is a 7. Make the most of this full moon culmination, right? Happy astrocating.